I don't beat around the bush. I was like, listen, you ever brought a black girl home or what? Like, what's going on here? First, I asked if he dated, which he said yes, but he hadn't had a serious relationship where he had brought a black woman home before.
You are, of course, the first Black Bachelorette. Before you went on the show, did you have concerns about being the first Black Bachelorette?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's amazing that we're sitting here right now, because I remember when they asked me to be the first Black Bachelorette, when they asked me to be the Bachelorette, but in the same time asking me to be the first Black Bachelorette, it was the day after I had been kicked off the season. And I'm still in Finland, you know? I'm trying to deal with the fact that I'm in Finland. I'm trying to deal with the fact that Trump is now president, because all this happened around the same time, okay? I'm like, I got bigger issues to deal with than saying yes to being the Bachelorette. But I said no. And my parents did not want me to do it, because I think there's just so much pressure when it comes to being the first at anything. I went from fear to being honored that I was chosen to be the first.
How did you win your parents over?
I didn't. I mean, I never won. I have to attribute Bryan to actually officially helping me win my parents over. But when I said yes to the show, they were still not okay. They didn't think it was a good idea.
They were very okay with you being on The Bachelor.
Yes.
So how did you win her parents over?
Very slowly. No, I mean, I think it was a situation where I remember going to her hometown like it was yesterday, and everybody was great. At the end of the day, like, me being the oldest guy on the show and just me with my experience with other fathers and things like that, I said, you know what, I think he'll respect me if I just speak to him honestly.
What were you thinking when you ended up on The Bachelorette and here you are with the history-making first Black Bachelorette? Or were you just like, she's gorgeous and that's it?
I think I was surprised about how well we got along. Like,
yeah, we
literally
did.
From day one, I stepped out of the limo, I spoke Spanish to her. She was impressed with that, and it was just a chemistry. I mean, we even
we were vibing from the beginning.
We dapped each other up. It was like a perfect dap. I was like, wow, that couldn't have gone any better. I thought we ended up kissing twice before anybody else.
This is true.
You know, the spark was instantaneous.
You guys did talk about race, you know, when you were together and said, have you ever brought home a black girl before? What's your mom gonna think? What were those conversations like for you guys?
I think for me, just being the Black Bachelorette, I remember before the season I said, I don't want the whole season to be about me being black. We get it. I'll talk about it in interviews before. But my season, I'm on a journey to, you know, for love. So why do I have to keep bringing my blackness a part of it? You can see that. It is, I am who I am.
Me being 37, I mean, I had experience dating, you know, every race, ethnicity, and whatnot. So, I mean, I didn't have a problem. And like she said, like, whoever I loved, whoever I brought home, my parents were going to love them as well.
Were you concerned at all when you left the show that once you got into the real world and outside of the bubble of The Bachelorette that it was going to be an issue? Because, you know, the internet is harsh sometimes, and there was a lot of external pressure, I think, on you unfairly to pick a black man as the first Black Bachelorette.
I knew that when I accepted the role, for lack of better words, to be the first Black Bachelorette, I knew that I was going to be judged by Black America, and then I was just going to be judged by America in general. And you know what I'm talking about when I say that. I knew I had to be okay with it, and I had to get over it when I said yes. And I knew that I was going to love, if love came to me, whoever it may be, and I wasn't going to let, you know, other people define what that looked like for me.
Are the recent career transitions that you've made things that have been made possible because of being on the Bachelorette? I mean, most people talk about, you know, everyone selling stuff on Instagram afterward, but you had a platform that is very, very rare.
I was very focused coming in, you know, I mean, once the show was over. So, you know, when I was on the show, I wasn't thinking of, okay, what's my next career move? Because I had a career, you know, that was, and even once I knew that I was picking Bryan and we finished the show, Bryan had a career. So we weren't like, okay, we're gonna take this and turn this into something else. Opportunities just happen. And I thought, you have to live in the moment for now and take advantage of them.